Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq and SPX 500 price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. We're gonna see what happened yesterday after the news for the interest rate. Of course, we saw a volatility as expected, and after effect for the news, of course, we saw a supercharged move towards the upside. We can see clearly that this is a potential impulse to finish up here the wave 5 as expected in this blue zone for Nasdaq. However, we have mentioned yesterday also in the last video for the daily close, where if we of course take the one-to-one fib level 23k 711, this is the one-to-one fib level taken from the wave 3 to the wave 4, meaning your wave 5 might be longer than your wave 3. And this might be a signal, of course, that we might invalidate any kind of an ending diagonal. And that because, of course, ending diagonal, because the wave 4 has interfered with the zone 1 during the volatility, of course, finishing up after, of course, this leading diagonal wave 1 here. We got, of course, an impulse for wave 3, and then kind of like a complex structure for the wave 4. And then right now, a very, very clear impulse towards the upside for the wave 5. We would like to finish anyway in 5 waves, every single wave in this ending diagonal. Now, currently, this is finishing up as 5 waves. One more wave is potentially needed here, knowing that you have 1, 2, 3, wave 4, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, this wave 5 of wave 5, if it hits the one-to-one fib level here, therefore, we have to, of course, be careful. We might reach here, of course, a longer wave 5 than the wave 3, and that means there is no diagonal anymore. The ending diagonal is gonna transform to double 1, 2, as of course we have a leading diagonal wave 1, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for a wave 1 again, and of course wave 2, and unfolding here, of course, a wave 3 towards the upside, only of course if we take the one-to-one fib level for a wave 5. And that means, of course, we might see continuation for higher prices here for wave 3, which it might even reach again the precise box here for this scenario where we were expecting anyway a hit, of course, as accuracy here for the target. We might see, of course, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 somehow around the 24k 100. So we're gonna see how this is going to unfold for Nasdaq if we take a look at the SPX 500 to see what happened. On the SPX 500, of course, we got the wave 4, no invalidation yet given. We still, of course, in a wave 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. The wave 4 did not interfere with zone 1, and as you can see, we still might expect something for higher here. On the 15-minute chart, we can see only that we have one leg towards the upside, and that, of course, because of course the market is not opened yet for the SPX, we might see, of course, a continuation for higher. Once it opens, we might see a gap here, of course, that it might reflect the wave 3 towards the upside. So yeah, basically we might come back here to this area, the blue zone, to finish as expected again, of course, for this wave 5 around, of course, the blue box, and around, of course, those targets. 6,400, I would say, is very likely for SPX and above it. Of course, I mean 400 is above as this high. I would say 450, 6,450 would be, of course, at least as this target for a wave 5. So we're gonna watch and see what's gonna happen for Nasdaq and SPX. I wish you to have a nice day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.